First of all, name of Allah. Hi. In this CSS tutorial, we will learn about CSS Table Style. In between body tag, we will use adding level 1 element, open tag, and close tag element, and CSS Table Style. Underneath adding level 1 tags, we will use p element, open p tag, and close paragraph tag. So we will use dummy text just for learning, copy and paste into paragraph, and underneath the element we will use table element, table tag open and close table tag. In between table tags we will use table row dot from tr tag and close tr element, and copy as it is. Sorry, in between tr tags we will use th tag, th element, open th element and close th element, and copy as it is. First name and last name will be used, and underneath we will insert data into table tr open tag and close tr tag. In between tr tags we will use table data, insert open table data, td element and close td element, copy, and first name and last name. Save the file and go to the browser and refresh the page. As you can see, we created table head and table data. Now we will create border around table head, table data, and table. In body section, we will use in head section, sorry, we will use internal CSS style tag open and close style tag. In between style tags, we will use internal CSS table. First of all, we apply CSS on table tag, and after that we will apply CSS on table data, and after we will apply CSS on table head. Open curly braces and close curly braces. In between curly braces we will use CSS property and property value, border colon 1px solid black semicolon. Save the file and go to the browser and refresh the page. As you can see, we created a border around table, table head, and td. Now we will use table border collapse, table represent to table element. We will apply CSS on table, and we will use collapse, border collapse, and it's appeared double border, and we will want to see single border, and border collapse column property collapse semicolon. Save the file, go to the browser and refresh the page. As you can see, we want to see single border around table, table head, and td. Now we will use its width 100% in table and 100%. Save the file, go to the browser and refresh the page. Now we will use padding around td and th. So we will use padding in td and th. td represent to table data, comma, th open curly braces and close curly braces. We will use padding colon table padding to control the space between the border and the content in a table. Use the padding property on table data, table tag, and th tag elements. So we will use padding 15px semicolon, save the file. This td and th apply on this elements, elements and td elements. Save the file, go to the browser and refresh the page. As you can see, we use padding 15px. Browser automatically calculates from top, left, right, and bottom in th because we applied CSS on table head and table data. So we will use horizontal divider in Notepad++. We will use heading level 2 after paragraph, heading level 2 and close heading level 2. In between elements heading 2, we will use heading horizontal divider. And we will apply CSS on th and td. We add the border bottom property to table head on this table tag, th tag, and td tag for horizontal divider. So we will use CSS in internal CSS. We will use in head section. We will apply CSS on td and th. So padding right as it is. So we will use text align left, text align left, semicolon, save the file, and go to the browser and refresh the page. As you can see, table head by default in center, but we use text align left. It is table head to place in left. Now we will use border bottom, border bottom from bottom, colon 1px solid below, semicolon, save the file, and go to the browser and refresh the page. As you can see, we add the border bottom property to table head and table header bottom and table data bottom. For now, we will use page overable table and open Notepad++, and we will use p element again, open p element and close p element. In between p element, we will use dummy text, copy as it is, and paste into paragraph, and we will use heading level 2, and we will use page over table and close heading level 2, and save the file, go to the browser and refresh the page. Now we will use the H over selector on TR table row to highlight table rows or mouse over. When user mouse over the over this row, its color will be appear. Now we will use internal CSS background color, CSS property and property value for semicolon, save the file, and go to the browser and refresh the page. We used tr colon h over selector and its highlight table row. As you can see, we used the h over selector on tr table row to highlight table rows on mouse over. So when user mouse over the row, its color will get changed into oral. Now we will use stripped table and open Notepad++, and we will use heading 2 and paragraph, copy and paste underneath heading 2, paste and change heading level 2, and strip tables. Now we will apply CSS on table row, and we will use for Zebra strip tables, use the nth-child, and we will use selector and add a background color to all even or all table rows table. So we will use Before use CSS, we insert more data into table row, OP, table row as it is, OP, underneath TR, Control V use, again, Control V and Control V, save the file, go to the browser and refresh the page. Now we will use CSS for strip table and for Zebra strip table. Open Notepad++ and we will use internal CSS after TR which over TR colon and we will use nth-child and we will use selector and we will use A1. For Zebra strip table, use the nth-child selector and add a background color to all even or odd table rows. So we will use open curly braces and close curly braces. We will use background color gray, semicolon, save the file and go to the browser and refresh the page. You can see we used background color in TR nth-child E1 selector. If we used odd instead, ODD, odd E1, save the file, go to the browser and refresh the page. As you can see, we used odd, it's applied on TH. Now we will use table color, open Notepad++ and again we will use heading 2 and paragraph, copy and underneath paste and we will change heading 2 table color and now we will apply CSS on table color, specifies the background color and the text color of TH element. Now we will apply CSS on TH element only and save the file, go to the browser and refresh the page. We will apply CSS only table head. In head section, we will use internal CSS, TH. This TH represent to table head and we will apply CSS on table head. Background color blue, semicolon, save the file, go to the browser and refresh the page. As you can see, we applied background color on table header. Now we will apply color white, color colon white, save the file, go to the browser and refresh the page. As you can see, we used color white and it's here on first name and last